The impossible scenario. The sun is not just a giant ball of fire, it's the heartbeat of our planet. Its gravitational force keeps Earth in orbit, its radiation fuels weather systems, and its energy drives photosynthesis, making life possible. But what if, for 24 hours, the sun simply vanished? Not exploded, not dimmed, just disappeared, as if it had never existed. Would life on Earth survive, or would it be the beginning of the end? The first few minutes, a world in shock. For the first 8 minutes and 20 seconds, everything seems normal. That's because sunlight takes this long to travel from the sun to Earth. But once that time passes, things change drastically. The sky turns completely black, even in places where it was daytime. Without sunlight scattering through the atmosphere, the sky becomes as dark as space. The moon disappears from sight. Since the moon doesn't generate its own light, it becomes invisible in the sky. Stars become more visible than ever before. Without the sun's brightness, the night sky looks clearer, revealing a stunning yet eerie cosmic view. The temperature doesn't drop immediately, as the ground, oceans, and atmosphere still retain some heat. After 1 hour, the Earth struggles to adjust. As the first hour without the sun passes, the world begins to feel the impact. Solar power grids start failing. Many satellites and solar-dependent infrastructures begin shutting down due to the lack of energy input. The biological clock of animals and plants gets disrupted. No sunrise means no cues for nocturnal and diurnal creatures. Birds, insects, and mammals begin showing signs of confusion. Weather patterns become unpredictable. Without solar radiation driving wind currents and storms, air circulation slows, leading to abnormal weather across the globe. After 12 hours, the deep freeze begins. The sun provides 99.9% of Earth's heat, and without it, the cooling process accelerates. The average global temperature drops to around 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, with areas closer to the poles reaching even lower temperatures. Massive cloud formations begin to appear. Without the sun's radiation to dissipate them, clouds start clustering together, making the sky look unusually thick and gray. Plants begin shutting down photosynthesis. In the absence of sunlight, plants can no longer produce energy, which disrupts the food chain from the bottom up. After 24 hours, a new reality sets in. A full day without the sun pushes Earth into survival mode. The global average temperature plummets to 18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean surfaces begin freezing in colder regions. Since water retains heat longer than land, deep oceans remain liquid for now, but polar ice expands rapidly. Artificial heating sources become essential for human survival. Cities rely on nuclear power, geothermal energy, and burning fossil fuels to keep warm. Wildlife begins suffering severely. Cold-blooded animals are the first to perish, while warm-blooded species struggle to maintain body heat. The atmosphere becomes still. Wind patterns slow down, affecting the entire climate system. If you are enjoying this video, please support us by hitting like and subscribe to support us in creating more such content. What happens next? Would we survive? If the sun reappeared exactly after 24 hours, the world wouldn't be back to normal immediately. It would take days or even weeks for temperatures to stabilize. The frozen regions would begin melting, causing extreme flooding and weather disruptions. But if the sun never returned, Earth's fate would be sealed. Within a week, the surface temperature would drop to 73 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Within a year, the oceans would freeze over completely. Eventually, the only survivors would be deep-sea organisms, living near geothermal vents. The disappearance of the sun for just 24 hours would push Earth to the brink. If it never returned, our planet would become a frozen wasteland drifting through space forever. Conclusion and call to action. The sun is far more than just a bright object in the sky. It is the source of life on Earth, and even a temporary absence would bring devastating consequences. This thought experiment makes us realize how fragile life is and how much we depend on forces beyond our control.